La 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 la.
That's how we start the stream. Um, Welcome back. It's been 2 weeks since I've done the stream.
Just
I
about.
Yeah. I hope everyone had a fantabulous holiday and an awesome New Year. I had a very relaxing holiday and New Year, filled with fun and frivolity. How about you, Arash?
I was very fruitful. Let's just say that.
Fruitful. Yes, we were
Fruitful.
fruitful and we had frivolity. Yes.
No,
Don't
I
mind
was
my
good.
horribly disheveled appearance. I have been painting for the last 4 days trying to catch up for things. And I literally put on a nice shirt
Put on a happy
and
face.
put my sweater on. So, yeah. Ooh, we are going to be working on one of my, uh, I hate the term to say it, so I'm not going to say it, but not New Year's resolutions is um, uh,
Wait, one more time. Not New Year's resolution. Resolution.
right. So I guess it would just be like a regular resolution. Um, is that I have decided to start doing. I'm going to move this so we can see the thing better. There we go. I start doing more of my own property artwork, as opposed to consistently doing pop culture stuff. Um, so you can go anywhere for Batman, but you can only go here for me and Uzi, who's crying at me because she's like, "What are you doing?" So today I am actually going to be designing the second of our Olympians, our 12 Olympians, and that is going to be Athena, who visually is actually one of my absolute favorite Olympians. So
Mm.
we have to start. Ta-da!
Shy Presley says, "Hey."
Hey, Shakar. Ooh. And we're gonna put on some music.
Oh, some mood music. Ooh.
I was actually going to put on like chilled cow, which has not got any sort of like, it's just groovy music. Hi-fi, lo-fi, whatever it's called. Unless we want actual music, which I can do
Mood.
as well. It's
I don't
not
know. Let's set the mood. What are you in the mood for?
chill, relaxed, groovy music.
I mean, I'm surprised you're not playing Greek music. So you're painting a Greek god today.
Oh. I don't know. I feel like, relaxed and groovy music, so that's what we're gonna play. Um
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
that's porn.
What are you talking
That's
about?
so
It
porn.
starts. It starts with leftover music, Greek and all too.
What are you saying? All right. What am I looking for? Where's my library's like recently played? Oh, have you done the Spotify the thing where it analyzes your Spotify and then horribly insults you?
Nope.
It's hilarious. So you have like this score of 100 and you log in and it's an AI and it analyzes your music. I can't remember what it is, what it's actually called. And it's hilarious because I listen to so much Ghost, and it's like, you listen to a lot of Ghost. Are you okay? And then you answer it. You're like, it'll give you an option like yes or no, maybe, or something like that. And I'm like, yes. It's like, are you sure? Um, because I shared this with Tommy, it said something like, do you, because apparently he listened to this song so much. It was like a DMX song, which I don't really listen to very often. And it's like, did you listen to this DMX song? And I'm like, no. And he's like, mm-hmm, sure. It's hilarious. I have to find it again. One of my friends on Facebook did it, and then I did it, and I forgot to share it. But it basically like called me out and said that I was like, it was a score out of 100, and I got a 20 out of 100, and I was like, I was like 1990s grunge emo basic or something. It was pretty awful. But that was the whole point. So
They
anyway.
call. Oh, so they called you a flake. That's messed up.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're like, you've got some cool bands, but you're not really all that original. And hilariously insulting. But I'll have to go back and find the link, and I'll post it on my private Facebook page again with my results.
Nightwing's here saying hi, Sammy.
Hi, Nightwing. Let's see what's on repeat, and we'll shuffle that.
Let's listen to all the music that doesn't describe you.
We've got Ghost, The Cure, Arctic Monkeys, Fall Out Boy, Foxy Shazam, My Chemical Romance,
Foxy Cleopatra. No.
Spiral Staircase. So there's a fair amount on here. I'm surprised my 3 stalkers aren't on. How sad
This
for
is
me.
true. You're starting the new year. You're starting the new year stalker free.
I don't know. Is that like a good thing? All right.
No.
I don't know if that's a good thing. All right. So I got some pictures of some statues of Athena. And her major, they were all curly because it's humid out here. Her major icon points is her spear, the shield, and then her mohawky headdress helmet thing, which is pretty much on every statue. But I thought it would be cool to do a bit more of a tribal-ish feral type of Athena and still have her shield and helmet, but have them elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Awesome.
Let's ask the other people for their opinion, especially on the piece, because to me, it's a Greek god. Keep your tradition, but if you're changing it up, that's on your call on how you want Athena to really look like. You know, I'm not a big fan of like the headdress with the mohawk headdress on.
Well, that's why I took it off of her. Like, I like
Right.
it, and it's very iconic, but I thought maybe like have it like I had the idea that she was in the middle of battle with like a titan in this sketch.
So she had to take it off.
Or it got clawed off of her face. You know, like it got clawed off. Because I added smoke and you got some debris. So I wanted her because she is the goddess of, strategy and war and the patron of all soldiers. So, she's always, and wisdom, and believe it or not, the painting and the arts. But I thought it would be cool if, it was more, if she was more battle hardened rather than just pretty in some robes. You know what I mean?
Right.
She was a fierce, a fierce warrior. So
yeah, like she wasn't someone to mess with. You were right.
Exactly.
She's a god. She's a god of war. One of the gods of war.
Yeah, pretty much. And I like cleaned up my space. It was awesome. So you got anything special going on this week, sir?
Besides, I gotta pick up someone from the airport for their autograph signing. Sure. I am picking up a wrestler known as Carlito, from WWE,
Okay.
and I guess hanging out with him for his autograph signing, like going out to dinner with him. He has an autograph signing. Then we go hang out again for the rest of the night. You know, someone have it. No, I'm not really a handler. I've met him at one of the Steel City shows, and we've decided to be friends. and most of the times, I guess most of these wrestlers are sick and tired of the super fan look or the super fan conversations.
Right.
So, he's like, "Hey, by the way, you want to hang out for the day?" I'm like, "All right, I'm like, sure, why not?" So we go get a
Hey.
couple drinks, hang out. He sleeps on my couch. We game all night.
He sleeps on your couch.
Yeah, he sleeps on my couch.
Do you have a comfortable couch at least?
Oh yeah, I do. I have a super comfortable couch.
Nice.
Yeah. My PR manager will tell you one day how comfortable this couch is.
Who's your PR manager?
My friend Tommaso, the one I go to the
Oh, I didn't
concerts
know he
with.
was your PR guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he sleeps many times on my couch.
I know he does. You've always, sometimes when we do the streams, he's always there. So,
Yes. Yes, he's in the background passed out or playing video games all night. And let's see where everyone else is today. Guess
not.
everyone's still stuck on the news,
That's probably the case.
but they cleared the channel.
Hmm.
So, well, all the channels removed what was happening. Nope,
Right.
never mind. One of them still has it on. I
CNN
guess everyone.
still reporting it.
Well, CNN will always report. I'm talking about ABC and NBC,
Oh
your generic channels.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But the beauty about doing a live show, especially a show like this, is that people can watch it later. They
Sure.
can discuss privately, and we know from previous conversations that everyone loves messaging you after you do your piece.
I know. I'm really proud of the anatomy on this. I've been really busting ass to have my anatomy game up.
You know how some artists will use themselves like as body parts? Do you do the same exact thing? Do you look at yourself in the mirror sometimes, or
Sometimes,
as you're changing, you have a mirror in front of you and you practice the anatomy from there?
sometimes if I want to get like a specific image, like facial expression, or I want to get like I was doing one with a girl's hand on her hip, but
Hmm.
it was from behind. So I went into the bathroom and I like stood the way she did and I took a picture of it, just so I could see how it completely works. Because sometimes when you draw it and you think it's right, just
It's not.
something's not right. And then you go do it and you're like, oh, okay, that doesn't work like that. So yeah. Let's see, we've got
Just like an animator from Disney,
sure.
where they use their facial expressions to finish mimicking those expressions.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah. Um, I mean, I personally didn't stand for this. That's not my body structure. And her legs are like way longer than mine. I got like fucking little hobbit legs with chopped meat knees. If you could have fat knees, that's my knees. Like I have pudgy knees.
Stop it. If Ben was here, he'd be like, "All right, stop it," and then he'll add something else to it. But
I've told Ben I've got, I always said I had little hobbit legs. I definitely don't have hot dog legs. I'll tell you that.
no, because you have two hot dogs running around your chair all the time.
I do. I got hobbit legs.
Oh, so Adrian sent me a Christmas gift. I was able to unbox it. Speaking of Adrian, yes, as I talk about her, she mailed me a set of her coasters, and on Monday I unboxed them. I got to show them off.
Nice.
Yes,
Very nice. Were they
Adrian,
like what colors were they? Were they like mine?
they were orange, gold, and brown.
Ooh,
I like them. I like them a lot. They are still on my coffee table. They are
awesome.
the centerpiece, and they have been used 4 times already. And speaking of Adrian, she says I look in the mirror, and if I'm not scary movies to watch,
If I'm out of scary movies, that's brilliant.
that's so bad. Come on, Adrian.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right. So,
Hilarious.
all right. I don't want to give her a tribal spear. I want to give her more of a refined spear. So
Sphere.
spear. It's a spear. Well, I did like kind of like this arrow-headed tribal kind of spear, but I didn't want to take it, because that is one of her main, like the type of spear she has is important to her character. As a goddess, she has this specific sort of spear, so I didn't want to take that away.
She has the sphere of the gods. The sphere of the Greek gods of destiny. We'll say that. There you go.
Yeah, she's got this specific Greek spear.
I wonder where is the sphere of destiny these days.
I don't know. I think Constantine has it now.
Right? Oh, I think the Vatican got it back somehow.
If the Vatican has it, the Pope uses it as a back scratcher.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, that's why I said it.
So Adrian says the theme of my coasters was WWF Kane and Fire because I pay attention.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's funny because I also unboxed a Kane action figure as well too, right before I unboxed her gift.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I always loved adding these like super dramatic ties to the spears. I don't know why. I just think it looks cool. All right, we are going to give her some bracers. Let's see here. So if she's right-handed, that means she would have a bracer on this arm. Because the thing would be on that arm.
Larissa's here too. She said, "What did I miss?"
Me drawing sexy Athena. Sexy, awesome, badass Athena.
She's drawing naked chicks.
Yeah, everybody loves naked gods and goddesses. Well, I guess nobody really appreciated my naked Apollo.
Yeah, no one likes naked gods. They like goddesses.
Well, that is a double standard.
Hey.
It is.
They do sell. Never mind.
I thought this channel was supposed to be, have like 5% more tact.
Larissa adds, "There's no hookers green yet, so you weren't talking about me." Adrian adds, "They may even glow under black light." Oh, I don't have a black light for the coasters, but I'll definitely give it a shot.
Nice. Oh, the nips are. I saw her nip comment. The nips are there for placement, for breastplate placement.
Even get to that yet. It goes, "Watch the nips."
Yeah.
My friends just got suspended this past week for showing one of her artwork. Oh, this is art, not real life.
I drew penis and I didn't get suspended.
Well, Twitch has these crazy rules when it comes to certain things.
So nips are not good, but shaft is okay?
Who knows? Phil is here. He says, "Hey, what's up, Arash? What's up, Sammy? How goes it? I'm so ready to see some art goddess tonight."
Nice. Well, we are delivering it. And by we, I mean mostly me.
Yes, Colgon, take me away.
I don't understand that. What now?
I don't know.
What's Colgon? Colgon?
Colgon?
I don't know that. Am I showing my age?
Larissa says Twitch TOS.
TOS. Terms of service.
We'll figure that part out. Larissa also adds no female nips or under boob and no male dicks.
Oh, well. So far, nobody's reported me, so I'm good.
Literally, it's the little children of the world that have to like,
Or
look,
they're
mommy.
the auto detect can't figure it out.
It's drawn in. That's why.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I was just telling I was just you didn't really miss anything earlier, Larissa. I was just saying how I want to my non New Year's resolution uh was that I wanted to start doing my own art and less pop culture stuff. So you'll be seeing a lot more of the gods and goddesses and various other projects that I've got going on, including my robot art book.
Yes, let's get real art out of the way, people.
And
I was gonna say Superman is real art.
that's cool, but he doesn't put, he's not my property. I don't own him. So
That's true.
when I'm dead and gone, Ben can't feed the kiddos with that one.
Phil says the old commercial. Okay, sure. Larissa, as long as you don't get reported, you're good.
Yeah.
Adrian says the use the flash and camera in a dark room. It will probably glow. I turned on my custom frame on every day to look at some amazing backlight dragon.
Yeah, the Europa.
Yes, the awesome and amazing Castillo piece that you can find at CastilloStudios.ninja.
Oh yeah, my new website is going up ahead of schedule.
Yeah, is it
So
up now?
huh? No,
Is it up now?
I'm in the middle of doing it now. Um, but it's going to be up. I think by the 18th or 19th, the entire new store website, which is going to be awesome because we won't be dealing with extra fees and stuff. So it won't be cheaper for me, but it'll be cheaper for you guys, which is good. Because the last place that I was using, Store Envy, is good, but they now charge like 6% handling fee. And I didn't know that. And people were asking me, like, why is my handling fee so high? And I said, a handling fee? What are you talking about? And then I looked and I went, oh. So that handling fee doesn't go to me. It went to the website. I wasn't
Oh,
I wasn't even aware that they were being charged. So like a $20 print, you'd buy a $20 print and then you'd have a 6% handling fee up to $6. And
this
then
was on Big Cartel.
Store Envy.
Oh,
So I was paying them per month for my store. And then they would take 3% from me to go to them. So Store Envy was charging me per month and then taking 3% per transaction. And then they were charging the customer 6%. So from one transaction, they were taking almost 10%
mm.
or more. So it was rather like, oh, how did a $20 print become $38? So you'd get your 6% handling fee, then you'd have the tax, and then you'd have shipping,
Hmm.
and then you'd pay your $20. And I remember I caught it because somebody asked me, like, what is like, if they're paying shipping, what's the handling fee for? And that's when I was like, what handling fee? I didn't put a handling fee on. So the new website, I get charged, but the customer doesn't, which is awesome. So you're literally just paying for the print, the tax, and then the shipping. And it's going to look a lot easier. It's going to be a lot more what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to be a lot more user friendly. Oh, I like those like ruffly things.
Ruffles have ridges.
Yeah, she's got ruffles.
Uh,
I like these ruffles.
Larissa adds, as long as you don't get no, that's all good. Never mind. We're behind on that one. Sorry, she says very cool. Mine is to do more art in general.
Awesome.
Phil says the old commercial Colgon take me away. Keep up, Arash. Keep up.
Okay.
Yeah, we're both sure. Larissa adds, watching my friend assemble the frame was like surgery. So many screws and bolts, she got it absolutely perfect.
Awesome. That's awesome. All right, we're gonna give her some armor on this arm. And it's gonna because this is my Athena, so she can get armor on this arm. And it will go up and over her boob. Oh, nope, that sits too low. That would be very uncomfortable. It goes right across her nipple. That'd be most uncomfortable.
Larissa says, "Aw, Adrian, you're me, twins forever."
Twinsies.
Now, has Larissa stopped by the house yet? Since she's now Floridian, an official Floridian now.
No, sir. She's.
No.
I would imagine she's. Looking and settling into life.
You would think so, right?
You would. That's the inside of her arm. So we're gonna do some. I really like this muscle on her, but I don't want to. It sucks when you draw like this thing with really awesome anatomy because you don't want to cover it up. Like, I like that muscle. All right, let's strap this. We're going to give her an arm of armor like a gladiator.
Now, I've seen an artist do this a few times at the show. Have you ever rolled up your sleeve to get the anatomy of your arm, like correct for a certain muscle point?
Yeah, because your muscles, they change. Like, you've got muscles only do it like one thing. They only contract. They don't stretch, they just contract. That's their main function. They can relax and then they get stretched by the other muscle. So if you have your arm at like a weird angle, like say like this, you've got to deal with your tricep,
Right.
and then depending on the angle, I've also got this ligament into my bicep that you can see right there. And then, so if your arm is at a weird angle and it's tensed, you have to, you can't necessarily memorize everything.
Right.
So yeah, many times. Well, maybe not at a show, because I don't get a chance to do much drawing at shows. But at home, I'm like, where's my arm going? Tommy.
It's like, what does this look like?
Yeah, exactly. Tommy used to ask me all the time to come in and do certain poses and stuff. For things. Yeah, because this is the side, so we're gonna. The other cool thing is knowing armor, like Roman and Greek armor. Because gladiators actually had certain that's Roman, but it was used in the Greeks too. It's from the Spartans. They'd have these single arm. In Japan, they're called coats, and they're just one arm full of armor. Especially if they were like a spearman or a footman, they would have one arm. If their position was infantry, let's
Hmm.
say, uh, because it gave them a whole guard here, but then it allowed them the movement of a double-handed weapon. So heavy infantry often wouldn't have necessarily shields, but they'd have a whole arm full of armor. And I can't remember what they were called in what the Greeks called them, but a lot of heavy gladiators had them that like had the giant swords or the spear and the shield, not the spear and the shield, but like the double-handed tridents and stuff. They'd have a helmet with this one arm full of armor. So that's what I'm giving to her, actually.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Adrian says, plus my other Tommy prints kind of glow as well. Makes me want the ooze print that much more, or the Oz print that much more.
Oh, well, then you should get the Oz prints. After the 18th, they might not be available.
Oh no! After the 18th.
That was a pretty good setup there, Ross. Why,
Uh,
yes.
why yes. Larissa adds, not yet. Oh, I guess going over to your place
Yeah, she hasn't yet.
and being
Well,
settled in.
with the 18th, basically, I am limiting what is on the website from now on. So there will be quarterly, every 3 months, there'll be a new series of prints going up every year, every 3 months. Mostly so I don't have to keep so much in stock at one time.
Mm.
But also so that I can, get other things out. And some prints have been up for years. So if there's any prints that's on the website now, get them now because they will likely not be available after the website changes.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm going to make that announcement tomorrow.
Bernie's here. She says, hey, lovely. Hi, lovely.
Hi, Bernie.
Bernie Mac, of course. Adrian asks, do you have the apprentice living at your place, Sammy?
I do not. I am living with 2 dogs and a shitty hedgehog, which is both accurate for what it does and its personality.
Oh, Moses is still being a bum.
Moses is always a bum. Moses is always a bum. Yeah, we got the that would have been so good. Yeah, I don't have anybody living with me at the moment. It's kind of a weird stalkery question.
Right? And the person that's supposed to be living with you is still, you know, more than 3,000 miles, more than many thousand miles away.
Yeah, sadly. We're gonna give her a cool, like, we're gonna make her have a robe,
Mm,
like one of the like toga kind of robes.
right?
And the reason we're gonna do that is because I really like the anatomy of her, and I don't want to hide it, but I'm gonna put it under like a gauzy robe.
Mm.
Yeah, so you'll be able to see through it. And there's nothing cooler than like the mix of masculinity of war and then the femininity, like the delicate feminine kind of things.
Amanda's here. She says, I have 2 more dogs you can have.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good with my dogs. They're handfuls enough. I don't want yours. You can keep yours. Unless it was Rocco. I'd take Rocco. You know that. So this is gonna go.
Larissa adds, never took you for a Dimmu Bargur fan.
Oh, um, I'm not. Ben bought it for me as a souvenir from a concert he went to,
Nice.
and it's actually the first thing Ben bought me. So I wear it, and I think it's a cool shirt. I like it. I like the design, so I wear it. I've listened to them. I personally like something that doesn't necessarily sound like constant, angry static,
Right.
but Ben's a big metalhead, and he
Embrace.
made a huge playlist of all his favorite metal. I listen to it when I need to be really angry about something, like in a painting.
Adrian, as I'm sure I can get a copy of the one I really want on metallic paper somewhere and still pay the artist. Cough, cough.
Okay. Yeah, you could probably do that. I want to look up the toga. I had a completely different idea of what I wanted to do, but then as I was drawing, I'm like, no, I got to do the toga.
Well, Amanda replied, "Damn it, I trade. You would trade your puppies? Oh no."
She's got two, I don't know, two giant drooly dogs of some kind.
What are these two Julie dogs of both
These are like
kinds?
boxers, pit bull
Oh
maybe.
no, they don't drool that much. Box.
I'm just kidding. They're big. They're just the dachshunds don't drool. I mean, they drool when they don't have teeth, but they're
Right.
not like big jowled dogs. Um, they're sleek, short, missile-like dogs. What am I looking up? Toga.
Togas.
I lost my train of thought. Toga.
Larissa has, I don't know, the laughing something emoji.
Yeah, that's the dude laughing.
Adrian, I thought that other Texan was potentially moving in later last stream. Look, I'm not actually behind a bush watching you despite my stalker status.
Ah! Oh, that's cool. No, that's not cool. Oh, that one. Why
Well,
is it when I
Larissa,
look up toga,
right?
I get these slutty Halloween costumes?
That's basically what you're gonna find. You have
Historically
to write.
accurate Greek togas.
You have to put in Greek togas.
I did put in Greek toga, and that's what I got.
Oh, so you got? Is it from sexylingerie.com or is it like from the Halloween store?
You know that website way too fast, man. Like way too fast.
Yeah, no, sad.
Oh,
Um, Larissa says, I've seen them live at Ozfest a few times. Not my favorite band, but they're okay. I don't go out of my way to listen to them, though.
look at this terrible. It's called a fashion toga.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, this one's even better.
Yeah, that totally. Yeah. The Greek gods were the Greeks were those back in the day. Sure.
Yeah, no. The important thing is
Is he's got socks on?
his netted tights, his netted shorts.
No, no, that is so weird.
That's hilarious.
That is so weird.
It is very weird.
Guys, what do you think of what Sammy
Oh,
just
this one's
showed?
better. Yeah.
Totally.
I mean, good for him for those thighs. That's impressive. Well, but then again, that's his job, so I should imagine he'd do that well. Oh, he looks like a gladiator. Oh,
Only because he's wearing a championship belt.
That gave me an idea to give her a fucking band on her arm like this. Ha-ha! See,
Ha-ha.
these fashion thingies helps.
Ha!
Ha-ha! This is literally what I do when I'm trying to figure out a character. I just look up something and then I'm like, oh, that's right. But seriously, I need to I want to look up. Oh, that's an interesting thing.
That's interesting. What?
Let me see if I can find a good picture of it. The women would do like they would have their robe and then they would tie it. There's that image.
Look up Spartacus.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Spartacus. I am Spartacus. Spartacus. Let's see here. No, not shopping images, please. Yeah, see, this is boom. That's what I gave her. Sort of.
Man nipples? What?
Yes, I gave her man nipples. No, the armor.
Oh, you focused more on the nipples than
No,
than.
I got distracted. They're very nice nipples. So that's a similar thing that I did
Yes.
for her.
May the
It's like,
gentleman in the picture rest in peace, though.
yes, he was awesome. We actually did a we did I got to meet him actually. Tommy did a promo thing for Stars and drew a couple of Spartacus images for them to use in their moving, like it was like a moving, one of those moving images, like moving drawings. So pretty good.
J-Bo says, "Hey guys."
Hello.
Amanda says, "Absolutely, they aren't Rocco." Larissa says, "Have you ever painted swords, Sammy?"
In real life or like pretend swords, like on paper?
Right. Amanda says she has a boxer and a pit bull.
So I was right on both counts.
Nightwing says, "My corgi drools only when only when they're about to get food."
Some of these are not historically accurate.
Louise is here. She says, "Hi, Sammy. Hi,
Hello.
Arash. Happy New Year, all. Happy New Year, Louise."
Happy New Year. Hope things are going okay over there.
Larissa adds, "College fuckers ruined togas."
I think I like something like, nope, that's not what I want.
What do you want?
I think it was in Gladiator that I saw it, which I thought was really cool. What's the chick's name that was in Gladiator?
I have no idea.
That was the sister.
Stalker.
Stalker.
Stalkers? Who? Can you tell us who it is?
She was Lucia.
Well, Adrian says, "Not Bill and Ted have togas wearing dude."
Yeah.
Well, didn't Bill and Ted? Yes, I think they did at one point. Adrian says, "Swords like on metal swords."
Oh, yeah, I've painted those. Why? You want me to paint on a sword?
Well, she says, "Spartacus fashion. Look up Assassin's Creed." On party, what the hell was it? They had togas on the Assassin's Creed game.
Oh, yeah. That's part of it. I wish they had a good. It's gonna make me like want to watch this stupid movie just to see this stupid dress that she did. But I got a general idea of what I want, so that's what I'm just gonna go for it. I was just seeing if I could find a better example
Of a toga.
Well, there's this where they wear like the flowy robe, but then they use a tie to cinch it at the waist, and they basically like you know they'll like say this is the girl, right?
That's a girl.
That's the boobs.
That's a
And there's
joke.
the hips. Okay. So like the robe would be all flowy, but then they use ties and then they like kind of crisscross them. So you've got these like little pockets of fabric. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then the robe flows out like that. And then you've got it like up here cinched. Like that. Capiche?
Capiche.
Capiche for the viewers at home. Capiche is Italian for understand. My grandpa would always say that. But I want to do something similar to this. But I'm going to do it a little lower, I think, and wider. Maybe I'll make it like what?
Louise says she's on lockdown again.
Oh
Oh
wow, that
no!
sucks. I'm sorry.
How long is the UK on lockdown now? Adrian says you can look up Clash of the Titans.
Mm.
Amanda says, "Stop in to see your face, sis. I'll text you later on. Gotta go. Bye, guys."
Bye.
Bye, Amanda. Larissa says, "The store I worked at has several cases of COVID. My department has 4 people out because of it. I left at the perfect time."
Good for you.
Ooh, Louise says they are in lockdown until mid-February.
Oof.
Darn.
This isn't going away anytime soon, is it?
Hope you have enough of chicken noodle soup.
Yeah. Well, I hope you and your family stay safe.
Indeed. Phil says, "I work in comics. ... I'm always on lockdown."
No.
Speak for yourself. I'll be at a show in 2 weeks. So.
Yeah. Well, I was supposed to be at a show this month, and then they postponed it.
As long as they postpone it. If they cancel is one thing. Postponing it is a little easier.
No,
Because then you look forward.
It was postponed.
Mm. Michelle Brown is here. She says, "Sorry, I'm late."
Hi.
Now, are you adding a chain link front to her?
No.
No.
Why?
I don't know. Just wondering.
No, she's just in a robe. They didn't have chainmail back then.
Oh,
Chainmail,
yeah.
13th century invention. 13th century invention.
13th century invention.
Yeah, in the 1200s.
Got it.
I could be wrong on that though, but I'm fairly certain. No, she's literally just wearing like a gauze robe, and then because I really like the anatomy, so I want to keep it, and then like it's ripped up both sides, and so there's like this middle piece that'll go kind of behind her legs to add some depth.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. And I often will do a lot of asymmetry because I think that personally makes for really really cool character design. So it's also why I only have one sleeve of tattoos. Because I like the asymmetry of it. Isn't that neat? I think her shoulder thing needs to be bigger. And I kind of like how his was all sort of like jagged. So let's do that. What is that saying? You know, great, what is it? Good artists create, great artists steal.
Something like that, right? We were discussing that a few days ago, right?
Yeah, before the stream, yeah.
No, great artists steal.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, good artists draw, a great artist steals.
Like yeah. I like keeping this arm bare because I like the anatomy of it, and it looks cool. Like this arm's all armored up and that one's all bare.
Phil says, "Oh man, drawing chainmail is so tedious."
Yeah. I make people, if the people want chainmail, they pay extra. I'm not even kidding. It takes
Get
so
that,
long.
get that chainmail going.
Ugh. That looks rad. I am going to shift. So we have to find this. Oh, where's my sharpener? There it is. So did anybody do anything special over the holiday? Or regaling me with?
You mean the heathen
Yes,
holiday
from
into the
the
new
future.
year?
Look at my knee. It's from the future. Because I got the KT tape.
Right.
Kinesiology tape. I feel like I'm in the future, you know? You know, when you like, you know, you see people in the future and they've got like the cool med patch and you're like, oh, it's the future. That's
It's
what
it's
how I
not it's not the future until you have a metal knee.
I think my mom has a titanium one.
Really? No, I mean like full on, like your leg is replaced by something
Oh,
out of Cyberpunk.
oh, you know, we were looking when Tommy had his was going to get his leg amputated.
Hmm.
Um, we were looking and they've got like these $5,000 or no, they're not five, they're like $10,000 computer chip legs that you charge every night. And it has this like this algorithm in it with battery, like obviously it's battery operated, but it's got this processor in it that calculates your gait. So you basically like, so what it does is if you get like your whole leg,
Hmm.
like up to your mid thigh, and you swing your hip, the computer will calculate how far out it should swing the foot from the knee so that you land properly on your gait because it measures your opposite leg with sensors. Isn't that rad? So, and they have
That's
one for like below the knee amputations too. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that is, but that's amazing. Like how far
Oh,
we've
it
come
is.
along with technology.
Yeah, and it's so that you can like and the cool thing with it is because it's not like most regular uh amputation I don't prosthetic legs
Hmm.
um just have a floppy foot. It goes up and down like this. It's like a hinge. Well, the foot that they have is a like a the knee is a hydraulic system, and then the ankle is actually a hydraulic ball joint. So if you're running, you can literally like run at full speed. And because it's got a gyroscope and a velocity meter, like you could start sprinting and after 2 steps it'll calculate the speed in which you're running and then match the gait to the speed that you're running, and you can go off-road with it. So like you can like go hiking with it and shit. Isn't that crazy?
That's intense.
Yeah. I thought it was awesome. I was like, let's get one of those for you, Tommy. That obviously didn't happen, but
Mm.
it was there. We had hopes and dreams of it. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to erase that part. And we're going to lighten this up a bit. Let's get rid of her circle nipples. We'll hints of a real one.
Adrian says, so my New Year's resolution was going through my collection. I actually I actually threw prints from Comic Con away and donated several others. Felt
That's
good to
awesome.
remove clutter,
Good for you. None of those better have been a Castillo print because
right?
that was the
Uh,
case. We got some splaining to talk about.
you Lucy, you got some explaining to do.
Yeah.
Larissa says, I didn't have to work for the first time in over 15 years. I enjoyed hanging out with my family for the holidays.
That's awesome.
Adrian also adds, I also sold my Atari games and gave other games to friends, all duplicates, of course.
Of
Smart
course.
move. Make sure you gave out the non-working duplicates because you keep the working ones, right? Uh,
That's
Larissa adds,
get this awesome gift. You're like, I can't wait to play this Atari game, and then it doesn't work.
that's what you have to do. Like, people forget that some of the Super Nintendo and the N64 games had a battery inside of them.
That's right. And the batteries would die.
Yeah, so you have to replace the batteries in them. Uh, Larissa adds, technology, man, they keep getting better with shit.
I think it's
Talking about
awesome.
Tommy's like,
I think that's awesome. Surprised Jerry's not regaling us with his presence. She looks rad. I don't know why that's been a word I've been using lately.
Adrian says, all of my Castillo prints are in frames and on the wall.
I think I'm
I threw out some zombie prints. They were somehow destroyed in the move. Oh no. A couple of her zombie prints.
oh. You
Hope they
mean
weren't well, I hope they weren't the Castillo zombie prints.
mm, yeah. I gotta stand up for a second. My knee hurts.
It's all right. Well, Larissa adds, my old Game Boy games had those too. Still need to replace some old Pokemon game batteries. Yeah, those were the Pokemon Color games. So they're the second editions, the green leaf, and the gold leaf games, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I think it was green and yeah, I think it was green and gold. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
the green leaf and the gold leaf ones, which were like because they were Game Boy Color games.
Mm-hmm.
Anything Game Boy Color. Game Boy Advance was lucky enough they didn't have it. God, we gotta sit there
What are
play.
we thinking about badass Athena?
She's coming together beautifully.
I think so. I think she looks pretty cool. I'm gonna make her robe a bit tattered though.
All right, she says red, blue, and yellow all the way to silver, gold, and platinum. I don't I don't think the red, blue, and yellow had it because I have those and I've opened them up. They didn't have the chip in it. The Game Boy, every single Game Boy Color game, you would see that when you had your handle on it, it had extra groove. Those carried a battery inside of them. You could see through which ones carried a battery. Pops is here.
Hey Pops!
Says hi, Sammy. Hi, Arash. Hi, Kermit. Kermit's not in the frame anymore.
He's here.
He's Norman in the frame.
There's Kermit.
Kermit the Frog here saying hello. Hello, Pops. Ah!
I'll get the puppet. Sorry, my knee hurts a lot. And I've been sitting a lot today, so I had to take a little oh my knee hurts break.
Adrian says they were free because I helped a diva artist carry her luggage to her hotel. No one, no love lost in throwing them away.
Well, she said diva artist, and that definitely isn't me.
Adrian also adds, going through more stuff this weekend. Excited. Yay. I just got a box of Xbox 360 games that my friends just sent me. So I
Nice.
have to go through those.
That sounds
Pop says that wasn't bad. LOL.
no, it actually wasn't a rush. That was pretty good. All right, let's.
Phil says, "What's up, Pops?"
Mm.
I've always had a fascination with Kermit the Frog. Just sitting here practicing his voice and seeing
Yeah.
seeing the puppets all around.
Especially
I'd
around the
probably, yeah, right. I think like taking
so
one of
many.
those and making videos would probably be funny.
We did have this idea for a YouTube channel where it was going to be like this art variety show.
Hmm.
And it was going to be hosted by me and Tommy, but our puppets, our Muppet, us as Muppets, which we did have. We had them made at the Whatnot Workshop, and it was going to be like an instructional, like weekly YouTube video about how to do art, and it was sort of going to be like this, mix between and now for something completely different meets the Muppet Show out of the Castillo Studios.
Hey, Larissa, why don't you go give Sammy a hand there with that idea, huh? Huh? No, I'm
Right?
kidding. Uh, she says, "Bitches or divas." I can't believe one more with Sammy. I can believe one more with Sammy.
I don't understand. One
Yeah, I
what?
don't get that. Yeah, exactly.
Chi or diva? I can believe. I'm confused by that statement.
Pops actually agrees that would be amazing.
Yeah, and the way he would teach was that he would be like in the environment in which he was teaching. Like if he was teaching you how to draw zombies, like he'd be like, "Okay, what you're gonna do," and then he'd turn around, like he'd be at the table and be like, "Okay, what you're gonna do," and then you'd turn around and like Tommy would it would zoom in. Tommy would turn and then it would zoom out and he'd be in the middle like of a zombie battle and he'd be breaking the fourth wall,
Hmm.
talking about like zombies and gore and stuff like that. But then everyone else would not be breaking the fourth wall. So like, the one scene we had scripted was he was teaching about how to draw zombies and he shows up in the middle of this, zombies attacking, some National Guard guys, and they're all ducked behind abandoned vehicles. And Tommy's like, okay, so when you've got zombies, you've got, flesh tissue damage, and blah, blah, blah. And then like a zombie comes to attack Tommy, and then the National Guard guy tackles Tommy out of the way, and he's like, pay attention, what are you doing? And then kills the zombie. So then Tommy picks up the zombie and starts explaining like, the what flesh tissue damage is. That's the first to go when you lose circulation and this and that. And the guy's like, "Who are you talking to? Come on, come on!" And he's like pulling Tommy along the way, like saving him as he's getting attacked by zombies. But Tommy's like, "Yeah, but look at this." So it was a very cool scene. We had it scripted and storyboarded, but
Hmm.
we unfortunately were never able to do it because Tommy got that's when Tommy started getting sick, so we weren't able to do it.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Let's bring it out.
I could do it, you know. I just need a whole like cast and crew.
It's called Hooker's Love. I mean, Larissa and Adrian. Adrian adds, "Unfortunately, I added more Turtles and Batman comic to my collection tonight, but my friend is moving, so I called dibs." Nice. Good grabs on those. Adrian says the artist was a diva male who shall not be named. LOL. I
So
think I'm.
Arthur Saddam, you mean that one?
That guy,
That you mean Arthur Saddam
Arthur.
was a diva? That guy?
Yeah. Did he invite you to his room too? Or did he try to invite you to his room? No comments, I know, right? Notice how we know some of these people's agendas?
Mm, Arthur wouldn't, I don't think, do that.
Speaking of the art, look at that. So what are you going to do with her hair?
I don't know yet. I thought like I'm gonna have it kind of in the wind, but I thought having a big giant mane of hair would be really cool.
What, of it flowing in the air kind of
Yeah,
thing? Because
like
she
this.
looks like she's standing in between some rocks, or it looks like some trees, right?
So yeah, kind of rubble, trees. Yeah, I've got smoke behind her and up here. So this is a tree limb. Here's like randomness because I don't feel like drawing her foot.
Ah,
Um,
by the way, I win. Adrian says, I said no name, Sammy, but you got it. He only asked me to dance once.
you said no names. I don't mind saying names.
No
I'm not here to
names.
make friends.
Who?
What?
Who?
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 You mean the TV guide tracer? What?
Now, drawing live is Sammy Castillo. I can't do his voice. I need to smoke some more
What are
cigarettes.
you doing?
I was gonna try to do him, the
Stephen.
like the movie voice guy.
Oh, the guy that's like the. Oh yeah, like in a world. That guy.
In a world where Athena meets Sammy Castillo,
Constipated.
right?
In a world. Oh.
Ugh.
Only the highest class jokes here, folks.
You could do it, but then it have wait. Never mind. I say I could do it out of the bathroom.
Ugh. No thanks. I don't even want to see that.
In a world, no, you won't be able to see it. You just hear it.
Yeah, that'd be awful. I'm like, why don't I like her face? It's because I drew her
Uh,
wrong.
Nightwing says, just call that guy Optimus Prime. It was not the voice of the movie guy is not Optimus Prime. It's someone else.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime will always be Optimus Prime. And what a lot of people don't know is he is the original voice of the Predator.
Optimus
Yes.
Prime. Yeah.
Optimus Prime, voice of the Predator. You had to think about it for a second, didn't you?
I did. I was like, yeah, yeah. She's got a weird angle, so I got to figure out some anatomy. Hold on a minute. Well, that's because I had her ears too low. One ear was too low. That's better. I don't know this anymore. There we go. That's my girl with that neck.
Neck.
Yeah, her neck.
Don't make her giraffe neck.
She doesn't have a giraffe neck.
So guess who just made it on?
Ah, it's about time you showed up, sir.
Back to the main one.
I knew that. Hi, Jerry. You're the reason I drink.
You're the reason I drink the shit.
I'm drinking like boathouse, vanilla chai soy milk. I got to get my bangs trimmed. That's why they're up and crazy because I'm a sheepdog otherwise.
Meh.
No, seriously, it's bad. Look at how bad this is. Look at how long. Like,
Want to trade hair?
wait. Ready? And I ran
I
so
run so
far
far.
away.
Gotta get away. Dun, dun, dun.
That's his hair. That was his hair. That was his hair. And I fell asleep after I took a shower, so it's like not done in any form or fashion. I look
Nice.
like a homeless person. Let's just be honest about it. Right, Uzi? Uzi got all excited because when I sing, she's like, "You're going to get up and dance."
Jimmy Eats World. Nice.
Oh, that's a terrible pencil sharpener.
Well, it's your pencil sharpener.
No. Look at it. It like destroyed the pencil. Oh, weird.
What the heck?
I
You
know.
might as well get a knife and just go old school right now.
And it's a German company. They usually have really good pencil sharpeners.
Wait, what's the name of the company again?
Cum.
Okay.
Cum.
Tomb.
Cum.
Tomb.
K-U-M. K-U-M. Cum.
Cume.
It's German. The original. Made in Germany.
Maybe.
That's what that blurriness says. If I hold it still.
Larissa says, "I thought you drank paint water for a second. That mug looks cool."
Oh, thank you. It was handmade.
Did we discuss this one time? Like, if you ever
My
drank
bowl
your paint water?
is very similar.
Right.
But one's a bowl and one's a mug. And I'm pretty sure I would know the difference.
It has a handle.
Yes, there is a handle.
There's a handle.
Let's get this face. Hey, Uzi, if you cry about it more, I will ignore you more.
They're just hoping you would feed them now. Now, in a world where Sammy.
And normally at this point, like we're chilling out on the couch watching Korean variety shows, South Korean variety shows, which I found one and is amazing, and it's on Netflix. It's called Busted, and they get a bunch of really well-known South Korean actors to basically play themselves, but they're detectives, and then they actually have to go around parts of the city solving actual like staged crimes. But if they don't accomplish the goal, then they can't solve the mystery, the murder, or whatever. So it's actually a lot of fun. Don't judge me in my love of Korean.
Of Bustin'?
Huh?
Of Bustin'? Yeah.
It's called Busted. Yeah. I like it. It's fun. They get to like solve murders and stuff.
So since Jerry's the new face that has joined us, you want to tell Jerry what you're working on? So he's not lost.
I'm working on the second Olympian in the Olympian series. I'm working on Athena. Who will be highlight free. I thought that was funny. Jerry complained once upon a time about the use of my highlights.
Well, speaking of Jerry, says Korean reality TV is way better than American reality TV.
Yeah. I gotta stand up and see her face. Oh, my knee hurts. We're standing and drawing. I'm not blocking this, am I?
No.
I think my head is.
No, your head's fine.
No, my knee is starting to hurt because I've been on the stool for all day. I will adjust. Haha.
Adrian says, my dog thinks it's time for her walk. Wrongo. Once my Sammy's new backpack for her shows up, she gets to go with us. That's cute.
So you're going to carry your Sammy in a backpack?
Sounds like it.
Interesting. Damn it.
Is it one of those backpacks that have like the clear open back?
It's one
What's
of
up?
the ones with the globe, probably.
Right. That'd be
No,
pretty funny.
one that like looks like a little spaceship for cats.
It's Buzz Lightyear for cats.
And then it's got like the zipper, and then it's got the things. And the cat is clearly not happy in the fish bubble.
What is this world? Everything moves. Can I hunt it? Can I kill it? You know your cat's gonna want to kill everything that it sees. Larissa says, I don't know. I like the new show about storming the Capitol. Jesus Christ.
We're not talking about that on this channel.
Adrian says, yes, Arash, except it's completely clear. Yes, we're talking about the spaceship bubble. The cat's gonna go where boldly no animal has gone before, outside of the house. Jerry says, now that we are in the new year, should we start a pool to see if I get any of my commissions this year?
Really, man? Really? The first show? Really? Happy fucking New Year to you too, man. I thought we were going to start this new year off nice and right and not bothering Sam about her 4-year-old commission.
At this rate, it's going to be 40-year-old commission.
No. Uzi, what are you doing?
Jerry bets on that.
He'll get it. He'll get it.
He'll get it. He'll get it sometime in this new year.
He's going to get it in February.
Oh, see, there's a timeline for yours now. There's a timeline.
I know. There's this thing called productivity planning that I'm actually doing now. It's weird. And I didn't know this, but there's this grid with numbers that you track every time the sun comes up, and apparently it's called a calendar, but it goes for a whole year. Who knew? And so, yeah.
I have no words for that. I have no words for that. Larissa says 4 years. Damn, mine is 3 years.
Oh yeah, that's really emotionally depressing to do, by the way. So,
F you.
Yeah, drawing my dead husband is not exactly a thing I look forward to doing. And I did draw it. You didn't see it, but then there was a chemical reaction with the paint and the paper, and it looked terrible. So I have to redo it.
It's called She Cried, so tear ducts ruined the piece.
No, remember when I was painting it and it made Tommy all spotty?
Yes.
It got worse when it dried. The poor guy looked like he had the plague, like botulism.
That'll be a one-of-a-kind piece. Tommy's likeness as the plague.
I did actually paint it, and then I have to redo it though. I have to find the thing. Oh, I'm blocking it now. Sorry.
It's okay. Jerry says, I did start it off nice. I supported your watching Korean TV shows with your first comment. He also adds, never heard of it. Is this a new app?
Funny. He threw me off by saying one nice thing to me and then went for the jugular.
Adrian comments by saying, see, Jerry, if you had given her a calendar 3 years ago. 4.
I think it's 4, right?
4.
I think it's 4.
Larissa adds, I haven't asked if you wanted to change it a couple of times. You said no, and I did see it. You painted it on stream.
No, I like the idea and I really would like to do it. It's just I got to be in like the right frame of. I mean, I don't want to sound like one of those shitty kind of artists where they're like, I need the inspiration to strike. But that's kind of a thing where like I gotta mentally prepare to sit down and paint my dead husband. I mean, I could go
Uh,
back phone and paint it now, and that's different. But
well, Larissa adds, I can pick another theme.
no, you want that? It's okay.
Stacy Allen has joined us.
Oh,
Yay! She says, "Oh, you started the Olympians.
I did
Who's
it.
the who is number one?"
I drew Apollo. Well, I half drew Apollo. I'm gonna sit down now that I got her face done. I half drew Apollo, but I don't like the design that I use, so I'm fixing him off stream. But I drew Apollo, and now here's Athena. She looks cool, right?
Indeed, she does. I'm still trying to see what hair you add to her.
I
What
know. Me too. Me too.
now? She has fiery red hair, if I'm not mistaken, right? Athena.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not coloring her. Let's find out. Usually they had like, oh, let's find out. What color was.
Athena's hair.
Apparently that's a Google search. Dark brown, black, storm hair, stormy gray eyes, and an olive complexion. Ah, my knee.
Hmm.
Hair color black, eye color gray. Hair color black. Hair color dark brown. As I stretch my knee out. Oh, I gotta lower it. Just kidding. How's that? Is that better?
Yes.
Ooh. Well, she was a Greek god, so I would imagine she'd have dark hair because all the Greeks typically, well, not all the Greeks, but most had dark hair unless specified. But I
Hmm.
could have whatever hair, you know, whatever hair we wanted her to have. She's a goddess, so she could have like aqua hair for all I care. Oh, that would be weird though, because that's more of a thingy. I like this armor. I'm thinking of what hair I want her to have while I'm noodling on this over here. What time is it? I don't even know.
It's 8:30.
Oh, who do we have a preference of what color hair she should have?
You know what this? You know what one person will say.
Well, Stacey wants her to have red hair, like
Well,
Thea.
Stacy didn't say anything. She says super cool. Well, probably.
Oh,
Stacy, you think she should have fiery red hair?
she could have red hair.
Uh, Jerry says, shouldn't they all have an olive complexion?
Yeah, exactly.
Larissa asks, says brown with hooker green highlights.
I knew it. I knew it.
How how does brown hair with green highlights look like?
And she looks like a bog witch. That's how.
Can we do a commission of just Stacy says what? But back to Larissa. Larissa, can we have one of you personally made of we'll have your headshot, but then instead of your brown hair, we'll have brown with green highlights in it. See how you look with it. Ms. Delgado says purple hair.
Yeah, purple hair. Yeah, she can have purple hair. She can have whatever color hair I desire. But I'm going to make it curly, I think. Because she's got a lot of long, sleek lines. You know,
Hmm.
like this is a long line, this is a long line. So to have her hair do that as well is going to be meh. So we're gonna make her hair kind of curly. But that way it's a different like texture, you know.
Adrian says that she was thinking the same thing on Larissa's comment.
I know.
I guess your stalkers or hookers think alike.
They do. That's my girl.
That's my girl.
She says, one that makes me laugh, she says, you have a arm around my neck. Show me how to do it. And I promise run away with you. I'll run away with you. That's how we roll here at the Castillo studios. Yeah. Nope, I don't like that. Just now that I like it. I'll leave it for now. Love with you. Love with you. So it's a real little thing, but I'm like super stoked at the crazy, awful, but yet super anatomically correct jawline of this lady. You have no idea how hard that is to do properly.
The chin line.
Huh?
The chin lines.
Well, yeah, because she's at like this, like looking up, but it's a shallow. It's not like she's doing this, but she's like this. So drawing the connection between here and this to make it look like she's looking sort of up without making the face look weird. Gotta love anatomy. What do we think of the hair? What do we think
Well,
of the hair?
first, what do we think of the hair? Well, hold on. Let's put back the overhead. We're liking the hairs.
Anatomy.
Very Tila from He-Man right now.
I don't know who that is, but okay. Is that a compliment?
That's a compliment.
Okay, I will take it as a compliment.
Uh,
watched He-Man. Or when I did, I was very young.
How about She-Ra? You watched She-Ra, right?
Yeah, but she had long blonde hair.
Right, but it had like that flowy, like thick look.
Oh, well, that's, yeah, I want it to kind of be like an unruly mass of hair. Like, you know, like it so that like it feels heavier than the dress.
Yeah, because Stacy says that's a lot of movement.
Right?
Adrian says, we learned everything we know that's dirty from Sammy herself.
I feel proud about that. Oh, I got to show you guys my self-portrait that is so narcissistic. It's amazing. Hold on, let me find it.
Wait, you made it of yourself or someone made it of you?
It's a self-portrait. What does that mean?
You made it yourself.
Yes, it's just a scribble, but I am going to be painting it. Okay, so, side camera.
That means Larissa and Adrian will be bidding for it.
Okay, so.
What?
Okay, I'm explaining it. So, it's me sitting on a throne of awesomeness, like a super gothic throne. And then clamoring around me, here, all down here, is going to be like a throng of naked men and women. However, they're going to be climbing out of paintings. So, like, you'll have like a half naked woman coming up my leg, like reaching up after me, but she's going to be coming out of a painting. Is that going to be cool? And then, like, the two that are up here, which you can't see, there you go. The two that are up here, there's going to be big paintings, like, against the wall, like leaning against the wall, like I just finished them. So it's going to be like my paintings came to life to worship me. You know you like it. It's awesome and super narcissistic. and I'm
Oh,
gonna
Jerry says that sounds awesome.
right. And I was thinking like I would be in like a blazer, but then like biker, like pseudo business biker kind of punk gear. So like I'm wearing a blazer, you know, like a business blazer, but then like I have these really funky kind of punky leather pants with like biker boots or something, and then the the throne is going to be more, I think, gothic, maybe, um, or maybe more like industrial gothic.
Like a
Um,
black, like highlighted chair kind of version.
yeah, but like more like, you know how gothic chairs have a lot of like vaulted details and stuff, something like that, but maybe more rigid, you know, like I welded it myself or something. But yeah, that was the idea that I had the other day driving up to a friend's house, because I've never officially had a proper um oh, Ben's heading home early.
Oh, is that a good thing?
Yeah, he said heading home early today. There wasn't anything to do at the depot. Plus, Fran and I finished late yesterday, so the offer to go early was there today. Cool. He had overtime yesterday, so they sent him home early.
Good for him.
Streaming still. Yeah, I don't have like an official self portrait, um, like of really any kind. Not, I mean, the last thing that I ever drew of myself was probably when I was like in college, and I thought it was very much needed, specifically since I'm going to be doing more, um, like moving more from doing a ton of Comic Cons to doing more like art galleries and online, you know, art exhibitions and art festivals. Um, so I think it'd be fun to like intro myself with that portrait,
It
right?
makes it makes sense.
Debating if we should ornament her hair at all. No, I don't think we will. I just want to see what her. I can't. What does her shield look like? Okay, let's add her shield in. I think let's have her shield. Have her shield stuck in the ground here. Ha! Come to me, blue tape.
Well, Adrian also adds to your piece, calling it awesome.
That shield is much too small.
Just the blue tape of awesome didn't help.
No, it gave me too small of a thing.
Well, you use the inside. Why not use the outside?
That's a smart idea, sir. Keep you around for a reason.
Right? Because they both have circles.
You're that's the perfect fucking size. Good job.
Right?
That was good. Right.
Like, wait, it's too small. Wait, use the inside. The outside.
I'm so used to thinking outside of the box.
Not inside. Well, you're used to, yeah.
Oh. So MegaCon Orlando 2021 will now take place instead of March to August.
That's interesting.
Let's see here. Dear fans, we were looking forward to an awesome MegaCon this year when we announced our March 2021 dates. We were optimistic, however, let's see, secured backup dates just in case, although we'd hope to see you sooner. Blah, blah, blah. MegaCon Orlando will now take place from August 12th through the 15th, 2021.
I think that's due to the celebrity guests.
No, the convention center is still a COVID thing.
Oh, it's a hospital?
Yeah, it's been that way since the start of the pandemic. It's a testing center, and now they're doing it, vaccines there too.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's where if you're low income or homeless and you want to
Hmm.
get tested, it's where you go. You go to the convention center. Um, oh, her shield. Sorry, that distracted me. Athena shield. Nope, just kidding. Nope, nope. One more. There it is. Oh, that's a cool sword. I mean, cool shield. She's got Medusa on her shield. Ah, sometimes featuring the head of a gorgon. And it's called Aegis. Well, that's rad. I didn't realize Aegis was the sword, was the shield she held. As stated in the Iliad, is a device created by Athena and Zeus, variously interpreted as an animal skin or a shield, sometimes featuring the head of a gorgon. There may be a connection with the deity. Blah blah blah. Helios. Aegis of Athena is referred to in several places. It produced a sound from a myriad of roaring dragons. It was
Roar.
born by Athena in battle, and among them went bright-eyed Athene, holding the precious Aegeus, which is ageless and immortal. 100 tassels of pure gold hung fluttering from it, tight woven each of them, and each the worth of 100 oxen.
Mm.
Pretty rad description of a shield.
Little intense description of a shield.
Iliad, of course it's intense. They didn't know the meaning of subtlety back then. Well, that's cool. I'm gonna put the head of a fucking gorgon on it. Heck yeah!
To strike fear in others.
You know what a gorgon is, right?
Remind me again because I'm drawing a blank on the face. On the
Medusa.
face of the creature. There you go.
Medusa was turned into a gorgon. Yeah. That's rad. It has 100 tassels on it. Ooh, I like that one. That one's cool too. That one's terrifying. Look at that one.
That's awesome. That's not terrifying.
I like this one. Hold on. Where was it? This one's creepy. Hold on, let me see if I can. That one's creepy. Ooh, here's an Eyes Wide Shut one. It looks like Eyes Wide Shut. No?
No.
I thought it was funny. You come here for the art, not the jokes. All right. All right. I know what I'm doing now. Sort of. Okay. Oh, where's that? Where's the circle?
Circle, circle, square, square.
There we go. Ugh. I'm getting to that age where I do grunts and stuff now.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
I love that I'm just using my blue tape to create these borders. Like, I have a roll that's not as full. All right.
You're talking about that's a useful tape right there.
Oh, yeah, it is. So you guys think we should put a gorgon on the front or an animal? Get these kids
I like
again.
I like the idea of a gorgon, but I like the idea of using a different animal.
Yeah. Oh. Man. Just doing a design on the outside here.
Jerry's going with Gorgon.
Yeah, I think so. I might do a stylized one though, so I don't actually have to draw half a face.
Stylized one?
Yeah, like not an exact image. You know what I
Got
mean?
it.
Like it was hammered in or drawn on there or painted or whatever. Clearly you don't like that idea, Rash.
No, just trying to figure it. Adrian says, "How about a frog?"
Yeah, no.
Yeah, over the top, young lady, over the top.
Frogs don't exactly incite fear into people when you come to battle. If anything, you're like, look, it's a frog! Yay! Like, does
I
this
think there were
fear? No, you want to hug it.
Well, I was probably thinking, or they were probably thinking that you would use Kermit the Frog as the centerpiece. Too much, right? I know.
I'm sure Athena would have loved that.
Right, Jerry's going with Kermit right there. Use Kermit. Ah,
I don't Kermit very well.
that's the sound of constipation, Kermit the Frog. If you really think that, I'm not
Nice.
going that far with it. Larissa says, "Is Minotaur an option?"
I could do a Minotaur. That is an option.
Jerry says, "Miss Piggy as a Gorgon." Ooh,
Oh, that's terrifying.
yes, I like that idea.
We're not doing it. This is a serious one. I'll do Miss Piggy as a Gorgon as a separate thing. I'll do the Muppets as Greeks. Oh my God, that'd be hilarious. That'd be so funny. Hold on, I gotta draw that out. Kermit in a toga.
Kermit and Toga.
No. It's in my brain. I gotta get it out real quick. Hold on.
You write it down while Adrian says, "Fine, a Gorgon, but it's Miss Piggy's head." ... Nightmare's fuel. Jerry says, "The Muppet Greek Parthenon." Think you meant to say Parthenon? Pantheon? Pantheon?
Pantheon is the collection of Greek. Hold on, we're drawing Kermit.
Kermit and Toga?
Yeah, that's in my head and I gotta get it out now. And it makes me laugh. Because he's got like a football shaped body. They always had that one long one that they draped over their arms. Little tie. And then he's got his little Kermit feet. Come on, that's hilarious. Kermit and a toga. Okay. So Gorgon or a Minotaur?
Minotaur? Minotaur? I don't know. Something. Adrian says, "Now all I see is Miss Piggy as Medusa."
That would make Kermit Orpheus.
Yeah.
Who actually murders Kermit, Miss Piggy Medusa. I'm writing down Greek pantheon, Kermit Muppets Greek pantheon, because that does make me laugh. You know, Jerry, if you keep giving me ideas, I get distracted from your commissions. No, I do.
The Greek Parthenon, Miss Piggy of the Greek Parthenons.
Pantheon. All right.
Just having Miss Piggy Medusa with the snake coming out of her head kind of is
Pretty funny. How does this design work? I don't know how. I am so confused about this Greek design. The little googly. All right, wait, hold on. There's that. And then. I'm just going to do this.
Well, while she's doing that, you guys can check out the Sammy Castillo store, and that is www.castillostudios.ninja, and pick up your exclusives before the 18th of this month.
Yep. On the 18th, the website will change. I will open up my new store, which is going to have a more curated selection. It will not be a one-stop shop anymore. So if there's any old school pieces you've been waiting on, I know a lot of the Batman, a lot of the DC Marvel stuff will no longer be available on my website. It will be put in the vault, as Disney would say. And I would say I would do a sale, but that means I have to pay for another month of website, and I don't want to do that. So I think I did that right. I didn't do that right. How does this stupid thing go? Ugh. I don't do designs very well. This is why I don't design things.
Adrian says, and the snakes make nagging noises instead of hissing noises. Instead of hissing.
Right. No, instead of hissing sounds, it's moi, moi. Like Miss Piggy.
Larissa says, which Muppet is the Cyclops? I don't remember.
Sweetums. Sweetums would be the Cyclops.
Oh, right. Their version of the Abominable Snowman kind of thing?
He's the one that's in the full costume with the big teeth. Looks like a giant ogre. Just okay.
Ms. Delgado says Bleeker. I think she meant to say Beaker.
Beaker?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Beaker be a good one? But Beaker has 2 eyes, right? Or 1 eye?
He has 2.
He has 2. Me. So, have you decided on what character is going to go there, or is it going to be Medusa or Miss Piggy or someone else?
I'm drawing Medusa.
Medusa.
It's like awkwardly in this corner, so I'm just... My pencil sharpeners are frustrating me today. That's better. I've used all of them so much I need to get new blades.
Yeah, don't ever try looking up Muppets and Cyclops. They actually show Kermit the Frog dressed as Cyclops, and also Beaker dressed as Cyclops. Yeah,
Like X-Men Cyclops?
yes, like X-Men the movie Cyclops. Yes, they're both dressed as X-Men the movie Cyclops.
That's funny. Which one? Like
Beaker and Kermit the Frog.
one?
Which one?
James Marsden?
Yeah.
That's funny. Makes me laugh.
And they even did Muppet Babies where Kermit is Cyclops.
Haha. Muppet babies making dreams come true.
Oh my god, someone actually got it tattooed on them.
Muppet. I'm sorry.
They got Beaker as Cyclops.
You gotta send, like, you gotta post that shit.
I'm gonna send it to you. Actually, I'm gonna post it on the Castillo Studios Facebook page right about now. Beaker as Cyclops.
What did Flem say? I can't read it from over here.
What's what?
Flem said something. Jerry said something.
Yeah, who would Stattle and
Waldorf
be?
They gotta be two of the kings. Or they could actually be, they could be both King Midas, because that'd be hilarious. Or they could be the kings that went to war with over Troy. A little baby lizard just ran over my foot.
They made it. They made it into the house.
Yeah, the little animal lizards ran in the house all the time.
And I'm surprised the dogs haven't chased it.
You know, Uzi's passed out. It's past her bedtime. She doesn't care. I don't pay her enough for that. All right, let's see. What is that border design? Oh, I like that one. Let's go with that one instead. And then we'll finish up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you go to Castillo Studios Facebook page, that is TC Castillo Studios Facebook,
Castillo Studios,
and you will see the image of Beaker, Cyclops Beaker, as a tattoo.
That's funny. Did you post it as a post or as a comment?
It's a post, so all can see.
People are going to look at that like, why the fuck did she share that? It's like, you don't know? Because you weren't on the stream.
You better call somebody. Jerry also adds, if there are any of the gods that don't do much.
There's plenty.
I think every god has a job or a title, and they could be right.
Well, Dionysus doesn't do shit. He lays about drinking.
Right, but they are known for at least one thing in society.
Like, yes, they are a god that embodies an aspect of life. But the Olympians are really the gods, like, that have true purpose.
Right.
Others are just pieces of aspects, like, you know, Persephone is a goddess, but She's like the goddess of spring, whereas Demeter is, the goddess of, the harvest and whatnot. And that's her mom.
And what's the god of public drunkenness?
Dionysus. Dionysus was the party god.
Yes. Now, does that shield have sharp edges at it, or it just looks like it?
What do you mean it has sharp edges?
Like it looks. No, my bad. I had to zoom it in because it looks like from far away, it's got like sharp ridges.
Oh yeah, nope. It's just a design. It's because this is. It's because it's like an optical illusion. Because I have this thick one, and then this thin line, and then this thin line. So this, because it's thicker and darker, it gets pushed forward compared to this one, which pushes it back.
Adrian says Gonzo can be the the party god.
Yeah, Gonzo could definitely be Dionysus. I love our conversations on this stream. What Muppets could be the shitty Greek gods? Who would be Zeus?
Jim Henson. Wouldn't that make sense? He's the creator.
No, okay. No.
Then Kermit would be Zeus.
No. So Kermit's got to be Zeus.
Right.
Okay. Then, so
Miss Piggy has to be human. I don't know.
Poseidon. Who would be Poseidon and Hades?
Yeah.
I think
would say
Fozzie has to be. No. Fozzie's going to be Hades because Fozzie is not funny. Thinks he is, and is like the outcast of the Muppets because nobody wants to be his friend.
I thought Chef would be it then.
Why would Chef be Hades?
Because no one.
Chef?
Has Chef ever interacted with a Muppet? Think about it. Yes, Chef.
Times people actually like Swedish Chef. Nobody likes Fozzie. Fozzie's the outcast. What do you guys think?
Who would be Ares? The critic says Hades. Yes, the critics, the two old men.
Who said that?
Adrian.
Miss Piggy would be Hera then. I could see Miss Piggy as Hera.
Bill Leach going horny, borny, horny.
As I've been going this way, the little spirals have been getting smaller. Because I'm tired. My hand's tired. Like, I want to draw less, but I want to finish it.
Oh, you have been going for 2 hours.
Well, I've been going since 10 a.m. All right, we'll get the answer to this age-old question. Could be joint Hades. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they were. What?
Yeah, when do you get the new tattoo?
Me?
What new tattoo? Yeah. When did you get the new tattoo?
What tattoo? I've always had these two. Or the one on my back. But you can't see that. So I don't know. I haven't gotten a new tattoo.
I don't know.
All right, let's show this one last time. It's not finished, but the drawing's almost there.
Dun, 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 dun.
I didn't get that.
That's not.
Thanks, Arash. I didn't get a new tattoo.
It
was something we were talking about earlier that somebody posted. Somebody got Kermit as Cyclops. And instead of Arash making it a comment, he posted it on my page. I
Yeah,
didn't
so everyone can see it.
tattoo. Arash, go fix that.
I'll fix it. So I guess one person didn't see. This is what happens when you guys don't watch the stream, and all of a sudden you see a post, and it's like, wait, what? Yeah, yeah.
No, I did not get a new tattoo.
The post actually says, Muppets Kermit as a tattoo. It doesn't say Sammy got a new tattoo.
Oh,
It doesn't say anything like that.
well,
So
take it down because people are going to think that I drew it.
that's true.
And I don't want people asking me for stupid shit like that. Beaker could be Hermes. That's smart. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that'd be a good one. Yeah. This is what happens when you don't make deceptive posts. Yeah, Rosh. So I'm going to call it tonight. It was a fun, successful night drawing with our entertainment of the Muppet Greek Pantheon. I love our conversations. I will, as always, be back on Sunday with This Week in Pop Culture, followed by every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for the foreseeable future. There is a lot of cool new business stuff going on that I've spent the last year planning, and that's all happening this year. Starting with, if you didn't hear it before in the stream, I will be getting a new website shop where I'm selling through. So you will no longer have to pay the 6% handling fee to the website because I didn't know that's what was happening. So it'll be a lot easier to shop. It'll look nicer. You can get it through my regular website. But also, it will no longer be a one-stop shop of Castillo artwork. Every 3 months, every quarter, I will be uploading a new collection of artwork, whether it's mine and Tommy's or just some new Tommy stuff, some new Sammy stuff. So the art will be pretty regularly updated with new stuff and then cycled through. And I decided to do this for several different reasons, and with a lot of feedback from people. Mostly that there was just a lot to go through. Because when you have over 300 plus items, people don't sift through them. So I was constantly getting, do you have this? And it's like, look on the website. Well, I didn't find it. Well, you clearly didn't look through enough pages then. So anyway,
Jerry wants to know if you're going to update him on your blog.
Yes, I will be updating my blog this week with all the new fun stuff. I just thought I would tell you guys since I was excited about it. But fine, you don't want to hear about it. I'll just shut up and go to bed, Jerry, so you can teach ladies to swim better. That's actually a rather cool job being a coach. I was just excited about it, so I wanted to tell everyone. So, no. So, I forgot what I was going to say. Thanks, I got off track, man. Hold on, I'll get the gerbil's running. Wait a second. Okay. So after the 18th, like I said, there'll be a new curated section. So you'll not have, all you have to pay is the price of the item, the tax, and then of course shipping. So there won't be any extra fees for you guys like Store Envy had that I did not know about. And then the blogs will be updating starting in about 2 weeks. I'm going to be, I'm in the process of brainstorming like a list of topics and getting a couple of like weeks ahead. The other thing is in February, I will be launching either a new Patreon page or redoing my old one or the competitor called Buy Me a Coffee. And since you all know how much I love coffee, I thought that was fun. But it's pretty much like Patreon. You don't need an account. I actually get more of the money. They don't take 15%. They take like 6. And you don't need an account to sign up, and you don't need to pledge either. If you want to tip me, you can just throw me $1 or throw me $4 for a cup of coffee. So I'm in the process of looking at that. Regardless, what's going to happen with either Patreon or that is there will be a flat monthly fee, either at $1 or $5. And then every month you'll be getting behind the scenes, looks into projects like Bubblegum Rocket Memories, finished pieces of my Olympians, things like that you don't see on social media. But you'll also, every other month, I will be doing either a sketchbook, a 15-page, like my sketchbook, or a 15-minute process video where I basically am painting something you guys don't get to see, like on stream or what else. But I'll go over my actual traditional process. And I'm also thinking of doing some fundamentals, like how to draw from your imagination courses that Tommy and I used to teach. So you'll be able to get that stuff through this flat rate, either Patreon or the Buy Me a Coffee. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to use yet. What else? You want to read comments? People are talking.
I know they just want to keep talking.
That's fine.
Yeah, when you're making a OnlyFans page.
I am not making an OnlyFans page because I have integrity and talent.
But actually, do one of those. No one puts pages. Just, seriously.
Yeah. No, I actually have. I don't need tits and ass to sell my artwork, real or otherwise. I think that's pretty much it. So, I'm going to make a general announcement tomorrow about the website. But also, probably on Friday, I'll be making a post more towards the Patreon stuff and please, please, please give me your feedback. I absolutely love that you guys like it or heart it or laughy face it or thumbs up it or whatever the fuck emoji you are lazy enough to hit without actually commenting. So please comment and let me know what the fuck you want from me. Because I can't give it to you otherwise. I'm awesome, but I'm not a mind reader. So if the $5 thing doesn't do it for you and you want a physical thing, let me know so I can give it to you. I love the support, but I want word support, not just, I heart that, scroll, scroll, scroll. I think that's pretty much it. So the blogs are going to be resuming toward the end of this month. And then I think that's it.
Stay in touch and go to CastilloStudios.ninja. Follow her to Instagram, follow the Facebook, follow the streams, and we will see you all next week on Wednesday on Castillo Studios. Good night, everyone.